Children, have you submitted all of required documents, notes and all to your respective subject teachers?
Ma'am, can we do the map work of geography chapters?
Not only geography, beta, we will do map work of all chapters, history, including history and all.
No, ma'am, I have doubt in geography chapter, not history.
But we
I
will
have
do
seen.
practice of history too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have doubts in history, I know. I'm not telling that you individually, but doubts are there. So, in our next class, we will revise, we will practice of map. So, please sit with your map, India political map with you. Okay. So, very little bit portion is remain here. This all we have discussed in the class. Okay. So, today I will ask related questions of we discussed. Come this side. Okay, children. So today we will discuss on the topic Bhudan. What do you understand by this term Bhudan? Wait, wait a minute. Yes, what do you understand by this term Bhudan? Subrat? Yes, children, I am waiting for your answer. Punya?
Ma'am, what you said,
Punya,
Buddha.
huh?
Ma'am, what you said?
Bhudan. Bhudan. Or Gramdan. Yes, Nandika, what do you understand by Bhudan?
Bhudan or Gramdan means to give your land or a patch of land as an act of charity for free.
Yes. Actually, Bhudan is Hindi term Bhudan made of two word Bhu plus दान. आप लोग संधि विच्छेद करते हैं ना हिंदी में. भू भू किसको बोलते हैं? जमीन, भूमि. और दान देना आप सबको बहुत अच्छे से पता है. दान यानी किसी को विदाउट एनी कॉस्ट, के बिना कोई कीमत लिए किसी को कोई चीज दे देना, वो होता है भूदान, है ना. तो ये था भूदान. Look at here, Vinoba Bhave was Gandhiji's spiritual hire. After Gandhiji's death, Vinoba Bhave undertook Padayatra to spread Gandhiji's Gram Swaraj message to the country. Acharya Vinoba Bhave, ठीक है? While lecturing at Kochampalli in Andhra Pradesh, poor landless farmers demanded land for their economic well-being. है ना? After independence, this was means the biggest problem of India, poverty. Why poverty? Just because of taxation policy of British. Many of small land owners became landless, है ना. टैक्सेशन इतना ज्यादा था, टैक्स नहीं पटा पाए, क्या किया, सीधा सीधा उनकी जमीनें ले ली गई. इससे क्या होने लगा था कि बहुत सारे हमारे जो छोटे छोटे किसान थे वो भूमिहीन हो गए थे. तो जब जस्ट आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस आचार्य विनोबा भावे वहां पहुंचे तो उन्होंने सबसे पहले डिमांड किया कि हमको हमारी जमीनें वापस दिला दीजिए या फिर कोई ऐसी जमीन दिला दीजिए जिससे हम एटलीस्ट सर्वाइव कर सके. तो उनके इस अपील के लिए उन्होंने अपील करना शुरू किया कि जिनके पास ज्यादा जमीनें हैं, है ना, बहुत ज्यादा जमीनें हैं, वो ऐसे लोगों को हेल्प करें। और यहाँ से लोगों ने अपनी जमीन दान करना शुरू किया गया और इसको कहा गया भूदान। इज इट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू?
Yes, ma'am.
Sri Ramchandra Reddy, a rich landlord, stood up and offered 80 acres of land to be distributed among 80 landless villages. मतलब हर एक villagers को क्या मिलने लगा? 1 एकड़ जमीन मिलने लगा। This act was known as Bhudan or the Gramdan. Many landowners choose to provide some part of their land to the poor farmers due to the fear of Land Selling Act. Land Stealing Act क्या था? किसी भी चीज को, उनकी जमीनों को ले लेना, है ना। भूदान ग्रामदान मूवमेंट इनिशिएटेड बाय विनोबा भावे इज ऑल्सो नोन एज ब्लडलेस रेवोल्यूशन। नोट इट डाउन, दिस भूदान योजना और द भूदान मूवमेंट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज ब्लडलेस रेवोल्यूशन। इज इट क्लियर? Now, contribution of agriculture. Agriculture has been the backbone of the Indian economy. Its share in the gross domestic product share the gross domestic product GDP in declining from 1951 provides employment and livelihood to over 63% of the population. Decline in agriculture will have wide implication for society. Okay. Decline in agriculture will have wide implication for society. Excuse me, children.
Agriculture has been the backbone of the Indian economy. Its share in the gross domestic product or GDP is declining since 1951. It provides employment and livelihood to over 63% of the total population. Decline in agriculture will have wide implications on the society. Government of India is slowly modernizing agriculture. It has been established, there have been established institutes like Indian Council of Agricultural Research, ICAR, agricultural universities, veterinary services and animal breeding centers, horticulture development, R&D in biology and meteorology and weather forecasting, etc. Lots of efforts are on to improve the rural infrastructure.
Okay. Next, moving out of agriculture. These two graphs, not graphs, only one table is visible here. We can see agriculture, industries and services. 1980 to 91. According to the census of 1980 to 91, look at here 3.6. Then it declined by 3.3. Then bit increased 2002 से 7 के बीच में 4. So this is the graph of our agriculture improvement. Now in this year 2021 बहुत बड़ा चीज होने वाला है. Again census would be there. सारी चीजों का होगा, है ना. तो नया डाटा हमको मिल जाएगा इससे. The GDP of the country increased very slowly. Agriculture share is showing a decreasing trend. Farmers face the challenge from international competition. Government is reducing its investment in agriculture sector, particularly in irrigation, power, rural roads, market and mechanizations. Fertilizer subsidies is decreased, increasing the production cost. Reduction in important duties on agricultural products. Farmers are withdrawing their investment from agriculture, causing a downfall in the employment in agriculture. Moving out of agriculture. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Food security part is not there in our chapter. It is removed, so no need of discussion here. Now, is it clear to all of you? Children, unmute yourself and reply. Is it clear to all of you now? See the condition of class. Okay, do one thing, keep on your video all of you. अपना अपना वीडियो चालू करेंगे सब लोग. So I am asking something. In my class, Shreyans and Harsh, only 2 children are there. Rest of are sleeping. They joined the class just for their attendance. Huh? You just join your class just for your attendance. Subrat is also there. Bhavi, good girl. So I asked, is there any doubt in this chapter? Hopefully no.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall I ask some random questions related to this chapter? Because when I was showing this PPT, after each and every your slide, questions are there. Yes or no? What is agriculture? Why is agriculture considered important in India? Name 3 crops that serve as a raw material for industries. So we will start from here. Live student, then after I will ask to
Can I?
Nandika, what is an agriculture?
Agriculture is the activity of production of food from food or other crops that can be used to fulfill the human requirements. It comes under primary sector, and the word agar means soil and culture means to grow something out of soil.
Okay. So
हो गया है मम्मी.
what, according to you, do you think sericulture is not a part of agriculture?
It is a type of agriculture, but sericulture is mostly it is the production of silk from silkworms.
Okay. Now next, Bhavi. Why is agriculture considered important in India? Why is agriculture considered important in India? Bhavi, if you are not able to on your mic, beta, you can text me.
Hello,
Yes, you are
ma'am,
audible.
am I audible?
Yes, properly audible.
Ma'am, agriculture is important in India because it contains 17% of GDP.
And most of Indian people are it is their what? Occupation, है ना?
1/3.
Name 3 crops that serve as a raw material for industries. Priyansh Chopra.
Yes,
Name
ma'am.
3 crops that serve as raw material for industries.
Ma'am, jute
Yes.
जूट हो गया और मैम कॉटन.
Yes. इसका आंसर ऐसे नहीं लिखना, जूट कॉटन ऐसे नहीं लिखना ना. Jute for jute,
Yes.
cotton for textile industries, and one more.
Ma'am, one more. Ma'am, I am forgetting.
अच्छा, सुगर केन किसके यूज आता है? हाँ, आपका wheat.
For making sugar and
Yes, for making sugar.
Yes, ma'am, good.
sugar and wood.
And wheat for wheat flour, है ना? गेहूं के आटे, जो आशीर्वाद आटा, जो फैक्ट्री, इतना बड़ा फैक्ट्री है आशीर्वाद आटा का, ऐड हम लोग हमेशा टीवी पे देखते हैं ना. बहुत सारी चीजें हैं. आपकी स्पाइसेस इतने सारे, MDH मसाले का ऐड आप कर सकते हो इसमें. अगर अभी हम होते तो हमको एक्टिविटी करना पड़ता. यस. और सॉस खाते हैं, टोमेटो सॉस खाते हैं आप लोग, चिली सॉस खाते हैं. ये सब क्या है? रॉ मटेरियल
किसान.
चाहिए, ऐसा ना. तो सारी चीजें हमको कहाँ से मिलती है? रॉ एज ए रॉ मटेरियल किसानों से मिलती है ना. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज फॉर पुण्य बरडिया. Have the practices of sourcing food changed among humans? How have the practices of sourcing food changed among humans? ये आप अपने own word में बहुत अच्छे से बोल सकते हो. How? Punya. Answer it, otherwise I will remove you from the class. Children, those who will not on their mic, either mic or video, I will consider them as a absent and mark you absent. ठीक है? ये जरूरी नहीं है कि आपके पास नेटवर्क नहीं है फिर भी आप अपना वीडियो ऑन करो, बट एटलीस्ट इफ आई एम आस्किंग द क्वेश्चन यू शुड रिप्लाई, otherwise I am going to remove you from the class. Punya? Okay, fine. Next, Subrat. The same question.
Yes, ma'am.
Same question is for you.
Ma'am, repeat once.
Yes, here it is in your screen. First question. How have the practices of sourcing food changed among humans?
Ma'am, don't know.
I don't know, बेटा. अच्छा पहले बताओ इस क्वेश्चन से क्या समझ में आ रहा है? How have the practices of sourcing food changed among human? क्या समझ में आ रहा है इस क्वेश्चन से? Anyone else want to answer it? Yes.
So humans first used to produce food by primitive subsistence farming. That is the slash and burn farming. Later they came to know about more, they became more civilized with time and they discovered new techniques of agriculture. Subsistence farming was used. And then later on, we humans have developed so much that we do not need traditional plow and we can use mechanics, machines to plow the field.
Okay. Harshit? Harshit? समझ में
Yes,
आया?
ma'am. Same. Due to technology,
Yes.
the changes among human occur.
सूरज सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन को समझो. हाउ हैव द प्रैक्टिसेस ऑफ सोर्सिंग फूड, हम जिस सोर्स से फूड लेते हैं धीरे 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 वो कैसे चेंज हो गया एकदम. इफ यू विल टॉक अबाउट द एंशिएंट पीरियड, ह्यूमन वर व्हाट? hunters and gatherers. They supposed to collect food from the ground nuts and all, है ना? They supposed to gather.
Yes, ma'am.
Then they learn cultivation, and after cultivation they used to know about the technologies. Nowadays they became टेक्नो सेवी और बहुत सारी चीजें ऐसी हो गई हैं जैसे एग्रीकल्चर, आर्टिफिशियल इरिगेशन, है ना, HYV सीड्स.
Yes, ma'am.
ये सारी चीजें क्या है, बहुत सारी चीजें हमारे एरिया में. हम ठंड के समय वाटरमेलन खाते हैं, इससे बड़ी बात क्या हो सकती है ना? तो ये जितने भी
Yes.
लाइव एग्जांपल्स आपके सराउंडिंग से उन सारी चीजों को लेकर के यहाँ पे हम लिख सकते हैं. ओके.
Okay.
नेक्स्ट, नेम द फैक्टर्स इन्फ्लुएंसिंग द चेंजेस इन एग्रीकल्चर. नेम द फैक्टर्स इन्फ्लुएंसिंग द चेंजेस इन एग्रीकल्चर. करण. करण जैन. Adishwar?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, reply. Otherwise, I was just going to remove you. Now reply.
Yes, ma'am.
Name the factors influencing the changes in agriculture. Yes, yes, we are waiting.
मैम कहना है.
Let him try then after, okay? Karan, at least try with a very easy question it is. Name the factors influencing the changes in agriculture. अभी just हमने टेक्नोलॉजी की बात की ना, वो बोल सकते हो आप। क्लाइमेट चेंज जो हो रहा है हमारा उसके बारे में बोल सकते हो आप। सॉइल इरोजन जो हो रहे हैं या फिर जो भी नेचुरल कैलामिटीज हो रहे हैं उसकी वजह से जो चेंजेस हो रहे हैं वो बोल सकते हो आप। बहुत सारी चीजें। यस हर्षित, anyone else
Yes,
want
ma'am.
to answer it?
Ma'am, the factor influencing the agriculture is land relief, vegetation, and climate and soil.
Now, what is primitive subsistence farming? What is primitive subsistence farming?
Can I?
Yes.
Ma'am, the primitive subsistence farming is the farming in which the farming is done by old method or tradition method.
Traditional method. Yes. The
It
basic.
is also called slash and burn agriculture because the farmer used to use the land, then uh, use their fertility, and when the fertility decreases, they move to
Cannot,
other.
you cannot tell this ki this is known as slash and burn agriculture. हाँ, obvious you can tell it as slash and burn agriculture or the jhum cultivation is a part of or the types of primitive subsistence farming. दोनों एक नहीं है, ये इसका एक टाइप हो सकता है ना, बट हम प्रिमिटिव सब्सिस्टेंस फार्मिंग को झूम कल्टीवेशन नहीं बोल सकते। नो डाउट झूम कल्टीवेशन इज अ टाइप ऑफ प्रिमिटिव सब्सिस्टेंस फार्मिंग, ठीक है, वो उसका एक प्रकार है, वो नहीं है। प्रिमिटिव सब्सिस्टेंस फार्मिंग जो आपने पहले बोला कि बहुत ही ट्रेडिशनल मेथड से बहुत छोटी जगह पे ये किया जाता था, जो अपने ही फैमिली के नीड्स को फुलफिल करने के लिए किया जाता है, दैट इज नोन एज primitive subsistence farming. Then jhum cultivation and intensive subsistence farming are part or the types of this farming. Is it clear now? What are the steps involved
Okay,
in
ma'am.
primitive subsistence farming? कैसे किया जाता है?
Ma'am, can I?
Yes.
Ma'am, the steps which are involved in primitive subsistence farming is we have to be done with the small patches of land with the help of primitive means old like tools like hoe, digging sticks, and community labor.
Yes. What are the advantages and disadvantages of subsistence farming? एक एक बताओ, सिर्फ एक एक, एक एडवांटेज बताओ, एक डिसएडवांटेज बताओ।
The advantage of primitive subsistence farming is that land gets time to replenish itself. The nutrients can replenish over time naturally in a primitive subsistence farming. Now, the disadvantage of it is that it uses up the fertility altogether, and it requires one to clear the whole patch of land. Means it leads to deforestation. It leads to falling of trees.
Okay. Now the next question is for Harshali Kaswa. Harshali, unmute yourself, then answer. Where is subsistence farming practiced in India? Or name the places where subsistence farming is practiced in India. Harshali. Harshali, are you there? Harshali, are you there? नहीं है क्लास में।
Ma'am, can I?
वेट, हर्षित बोल चुका। प्रियम, प्रियम भंडारी। Yes, answer it. If you are
Ma'am,
not,
ma'am, West Bengal, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh.
Okay. So next question is for Priyam. Priyam, if you are not able to on your mic, you can text me also. Then after be ready, Geetika, Molly and Prajwal. Okay. What are the other names of subsistence farming? Priyam, what are the other names of subsistence farming? I think Priyam is not there in the class. Geetika?
Yes, ma'am.
Answer it.
Ma'am, crop farming,
Which farming?
uh, crop farming,
Or just
ma'am, one is truck farming
truck farming?
or any, harvest machine.
नहीं बेटा, subsistence farming को और भी कौन-कौन से नामों से जाना जाता है अलग-अलग जगहों पे? अभी बोला था ना, जस्ट आई थिंक श्रेयांश या हर्षित ने बोला था. हाँ, वो प्रीमिटिव में बोला था उसको उसने. What are the other names of subsistence farming, Nandika?
And can I?
Yes, Harshit.
Jhoom and Lopa or Jhoom Loka.
Ma'am, jhoom is,
Milpa.
मिल्पा, झूम, स्लैश एंड बर्न, शिफ्टिंग, कोनोको, है ना, बहुत सारे नाम है इसके.
Bewar.
ma'am,
So
slash and burn
what,
and jhoom are same, na?
Sorry?
ma'am, so how much name we write? Is the question asked?
If the question, generally these type of question are asked with a criteria of 1 mark, so write at least 4 names.
Okay, ma'am.
What are the characteristics of commercial farming?
Ma'am, can I?
No. Some more children are there in the class.
Ma'am, you have asked yesterday also of plantation agriculture.
Yes, Molly Lunawat. I don't have any problem if I have only few children in the class, but active children in the class. I want active children in the class. Yes, Akshat Malu.
Man can.
Akshat Malu.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, answer it.
Ma'am, can you repeat the question?
Sure. What are the characteristics of commercial farming? What are characteristics of commercial farming?
Of commercial farming.
At the end of the class, I think I have only 2 or 3 children will be remaining, because today I am going to remove all the children, those who are not answering.
Ma'am, in commercial farming, large amount of crops are grown.
This is
Ma'am, it has high capital.
It needed high capital, yes.
And it uses modern machinery.
Yes. सही है.
Ma'am, and it is produced to sell.
It is produced
To sell.
to sell. हाँ.
Ma'am, I know this much only.
Plantation is a type of commercial farming. In such type of farming, only one crop is there for whole session. है ना, होल सीजन, पूरे साल भर एक ही चीज को उगाया जाता है। ओके, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, एरियाज बताओ जहां जहां पे कमर्शियल फार्मिंग की जाती है। वेयर इज इट प्रैक्टिस इन इंडिया? वेयर इज इट प्रैक्टिस इन इंडिया?
Odisha.
उड़ीसा में कौन सी प्लांटेशन होता है हर्षित?
And that
उड़ीसा में कौन सा प्लांटेशन होता है?
rice का.
राइस प्लांटेशन है बेटा। हर्षित, राइस प्लांटेशन नहीं है, राइस आपका रबी क्रॉप है ना, प्लांटेशन में नहीं आता। प्लांटेशन फार्मिंग में जनरली वो क्रॉप आते हैं जो पूरे होल सीजन लगता है उनको सोइंग से लेके हार्वेस्टिंग तक में, और मेनली उनका यूज किया जाता है बड़ी बड़ी फैक्ट्रीज के लिए, कमर्शियल यूज के लिए। तो राइस तो इस कैटेगरी में आता नहीं। राइस तो 4 महीने 5 महीने में पक के तैयार हो जाता है, उसकी फसल कट जाती है ना। तो उड़ीसा में कोई भी प्लांटेशन नहीं है। जनरली प्लांटेशन कहाँ कहाँ पर है हमारे? यूपी होता है प्लांटेशन में, बट बहुत ज्यादा शुगर केन का यहाँ पे नहीं है। ठीक है, शुगर केन यूपी पंजाब जितना हमारा नॉर्थ वेस्ट में है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि राजस्थान, है ना। केरला, तमिलनाडु बनाना के लिए बहुत फेमस है, ये भी बता दे रही हूँ आपको। तमिलनाडु का जो बनाना है ना। और हमारा जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट इंडिया है, असम, दार्जिलिंग, केरला, ये टी प्लांटेशन के लिए बहुत फेमस है। तो मैप पॉइंटिंग के लिए कल शायद डिस्कशन के टाइम मैंने बोला था, नोट डाउन द नेम्स फॉर द मैप प्रैक्टिस। How does it vary among places within the country? Leave it. Same question. Same question again. Now about the crop season. जल्दी जल्दी डिफाइन करो with example रबी, खरीफ एंड ज़ैद। रबी, खरीफ एंड ज़ैद। Who will do it? आदिश्वर पारक। आदिश्वर पारक। आदिश्वर पारक। Last time I'm calling your name, Adishwar. Are you there? Adishwar? Sonal? Yes, coconut plantation. कहाँ पर है कोकोनट प्लांटेशन भाभी? सोनल? संस्कार दोषी? यस हर्षित बोलो भाई, आप ही बोलो, क्लास में से भी ओवर होने वाली है। रबी, खरीफ एंड ज़ैद।
Rabi crops
Yes,
are
ma'am.
crops which are grown in the winter season, and they are harvested. They are harvested between April and May.
बोलो बोलो, later on I will rectify.
Kharif crops are those crops which are grown in the monsoon season. So they are sown in between September to October, and they are harvested later between January and February. Kharif crops include paddy and sugarcane, etc. Then Zaid crops. Zaid crops are those crops which are mostly sown in between Rabi season and the Kharif season. That is the summer season. It is a very short period, and in between that period, it is done in the months of April and May, and they are harvested at the same time also. So these crops include watermelon, cucumber, etc.
Okay. So In this way, we completed the chapter. Hopefully, there isn't any doubt.
No,
So,
ma'am.
is there any doubt in any else chapter? Would you like to revise the chapter again? Any chapter of SST? Is there any doubt, Andika? To any one of you? If no, then we will continue with our sample question paper and one day for map practice. Okay? What
Yes,
do you-
ma'am.